All right. Um, all right. So I'm with Ralph from Monte Design, and Monte and Aldea have been working together for, I think, over 14 years.
Yep.
This is Johanna Bialkin. I'm the owner of Aldea. And I kind of wanted to include everybody in on a conversation of how much we love to work with Monte and what a great collaborative experience that we have working together, and how fortunate we are to have Monte as our partner.
That's great. We're the fortunate ones.
So I just wanted to ask Ralph, like, what was the main concept behind starting Monte? Why, like, what was the impulse? What's behind Monte?
Sure. When it all started, it's 15 years this year. 2005 started.
Us too.
Yeah, exactly.
15
That's pretty
years,
cool, eh?
exactly. Yeah.
I guess that was the year when we all kind of realized that there was a real gap in the market for cool juvenile products.
Yeah.
And probably like yourselves, I decided to start a company that would make really cool nursery and kids furniture from scratch. And so, yeah, the progression through the past 15 years has brought us to today. And here we are talking about why we do what we do in these crazy, crazy days.
And then how has Monte changed over the years?
In terms of, well, we've grown obviously from 3 employees to where we are now.
Yeah.
One big thing that we always do is we always just try to make our products more interesting and better quality. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the kind of forefronts that we're always considering, is like, how do we make it better? How do we make it more interesting? How do we make it more relevant to furniture in the home?
Well, it definitely is, and we're very fortunate and lucky to have not only Monte's baby collection, glider and rocker collection, but also their home collection as well, which we really love. And tell me a little bit about, how it's been lately, like which the challenges have been during these recent months.
Well, with the lockdown, sure. The biggest, I wouldn't say it's a challenge, but the biggest thing that I want to make sure that we do is to not go dark and to always stay relevant every day. It's very important to us that our partners all know that we're here, we're doing our best, and we're going to come out of this, stronger than we did when we entered it. It really is. It's a tough time for everybody, but I mean, plugging away every day and doing what we can without obviously the physical distancing with employees and to see stores like yourself. We just got to make sure that we're relevant and still doing our job through these dark days.
And what would you say of the evolving brick and mortar of how small business is going in the world? I mean, I'd say even before this happened and now, do you see a change happening with brick and mortar? Do you see things changing? Do you see I mean, for us, I felt like, brick and mortar has been a tough challenge, even for the last year or 2 years. And I see a major evolving, which probably will culminate with the coronavirus,
Right.
because, of lack of people. I mean, rotating more to online. But just talk a little bit about, your connections to small stores, because I know that means so much to Monte to work with.
Sure. It's a huge part of it. It's at our core. I think that after all this, what's going to probably be most important is the relationship and the personality that each store has, because the consumer still has a million questions. It's not just about seeing a pretty picture and buying it. It really is, especially in the nursery and kids world. It's a lot of questions. It's a lot of concerns that customers have. And I think that the boutique stores will prosper if they can still hang on to that really strong relationship that they'll have with each customer that walks in their door. I don't believe that it's going to really dry up out there. I think that retail is the core of the economy. And so I think that if a store can keep that dialogue open,
yeah,
I know the consumers are dying to get back into the stores. So
Yes. And it
yeah.
might, and it might be that once this is done, people will want to come into stores more.
I think so. I think so too. People are just itching to get out. I mean, I go for walks and I'm just dying to go into a store just to like
Yeah.
see and touch and talk. And so it's kind of like it's bleak if it's all just behind a desk all day.
Yeah, I find that when anybody comes into the store, that obviously even just for a short amount of time, I'm like, how can I help you? They're like, I'm just happy to be somewhere else.
Sure. And I think that's going to go on for a while. And I think that once our doors can all open,
Yeah.
I do believe there's going to be a nice surge of people wanting to get out and see and talk, and especially with the nursery and kids, it's a really new time in their life that they want to talk to people that have experience and they're selling products and furniture for 15 years like yourself that know what's best for them.
Yeah, I have to say that's been our main thing lately is that, parents going to the hospital right now, it's been such a scary time.
So
And
tough.
and we have been so fortunate to be able to be there
Yeah.
for new parents.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's scary for everyone, but somebody who's going to the hospital, sometimes they can't bring their partners. It's been We really have worked so hard to try to really support, because it's I mean, I'm scared. Well, we had a
Yeah.
customer last week who had to who was 6 weeks early, and
Yeah.
she had to have her baby in a preemie thing, and she couldn't bring her husband. And
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, very, very scary. And that just I think what we're all learning is that we have to be here for each other. And I just want to say that we're so grateful to be part of Monty and so part of your guys's
Oh,
connection.
likewise.
And we just thank you so much for the strong connection over the years. And
Thank you.
if there's anything that is there anything else to say to us for like about how we can help you guys too?
Yeah, well, I just think that we really appreciate the relationship that we've had for almost 15 years now. And we wouldn't be where we are without, Aldea and the premier job that you guys do, showing our product and educating the customer on why we make the design-driven, sustainable, comfortable products that we do. It really is, it's just, we're so grateful. And then in these times of not being able to see face to face, even more so, you want to reach out and say, virtual hug, like, thank you, man. Thank you.
Well, virtual hug.
Yeah, a million thank yous. And we're going to get through this. And
Yeah.
When this is all over, it's kind of like, where's the party going to be? Toronto or LA?
Well, I think it will be a moving party because I think we'll all be itching to see each other. So thank you so much, and thank you for taking the time today. And I'll talk to you
My
soon.
pleasure, Johanna. Thank you
All
so
right.
much, Johanna.
Thank you.